This one is AI agents and the way they are transforming the crypto space at the moment. AI agents had a massive past month and outpaced the darling meme coin sector and have become the flavour of the month, absolutely. These autonomous programs are doing everything from trading and managing portfolios to launching tokens and running decentralized communities. They are now set for an even bigger 2025, Craig.
That's right, Trace. And AI agents aren't new, but they're definitely new to the crypto world. But if you want to think about what AI agents are in the Web 2 space, ChatGPT is an AI agent for OpenAI. Grok is the Twitter AI. Bard is the Google AI agent. So what we're seeing now is these AI agents are coming to crypto, where you can have a AI chatbot make trades for you, tell her what you're looking for, buy this, sell that. Like, what do you think about this whole new? Do you think it's a flash in the pan, or do you think this actually has legs?
Yeah, so what's really interesting here is that now people can create parameters for their own AI agents with a particular goal in mind. And what we're seeing is fund manager agents. We're seeing social media personalities, agents with their own Twitter handles and communities. And we're seeing other meme coin AI agents. And essentially, they're provided, or they're being set a persona that they need to act out, and they're connected to a crypto wallet that they can use and spend, and then they're being let loose on the internet. And now there's a lot of tooling. And what I mean by that is there's a lot of websites now where you can go and create your own AI agent and let it loose in the world.
Well, the big one was Coinbase doing this just before Christmas. So you can jump on there and create your own AI agent in under 3 minutes.
Yeah, and give it instructions. For example, this might be my investing agent, and every time Bitcoin dips 10%, I want to buy your $100 of Bitcoin, and then the AI agent would then make that so. You know, you would provide it your credentials or access to your crypto exchange or wallet. And this is exploding right now.
It's
going
massive.
crazy.
Yeah.
And some of these are multi-billion-dollar valuations, and they're teaming up with, the Stanford. Some of them are teaming up with research teams out of Stanford to further evolve. And I think, this is the future. This is what 2025, the big narrative is going to be.
So we did have a few AI tokens out there for the last couple of years.
But they weren't smart AI tokens. They were more infrastructure providers.
So like your Singularity Net and your FET, those guys, but they weren't quite agents.
No, they weren't agents. They were just providing infrastructure for AI services. Now we're seeing these autonomous AI agents being let loose on the internet.
There's really two ways of looking at it, right? There's, obviously AI agents that can be used for your own personal trading, but they've got their haters as well. Like, people are just saying that it's meme coins that can talk. It's 99% of it is all scams. It's the latest meta. But just to get you a sense of how crazy these are going, one of the biggest market leaders called Virtual's Protocol, which makes it very easy. It's almost like the pump fund of AI agents. Since November the 1st, it's essentially 10x, maybe even more than that, 15x from there. So, price sort of follows interest. And I guess if you're the punter and you're seeing your meme coins taking a bit of a haircut, you're looking at what sectors are moving, and AI is that sector right now. But what's
really exciting is to see that some of these AI agents are starting to interact and pay each other for services. Now, a simple example of that is that one AI agent wanted to create a brand, and then they posted like an ad on Twitter calling out for someone to help them build a logo and build a brand. And then another AI agent responded in the chat and said, they would be able to do that, and then do it for a fee, and then they could completely interact autonomously and start building out basically a small business.
Amazing.
And I think this is 2 months old, these autonomous agents being linked to crypto wallets. And it's just incredible to think where it could go.
Yeah, so I find that really intriguing. So we've got a list here, folks, that we looked at of different AI tokens, and they all do different things. And I think, Craig, you're right. A lot of these may be, are going to go nowhere and maybe don't have the best intentions. But I think there's a lot here that are really unusual, and people have tried to do something completely different. I think I didn't even know that it was called Frasier at the time. But remember we spoke just before Christmas, Blake, about people were talking with AI to try and trick it to give them the bounty, and the more people that tried, the more money went in there.
So you had to pay a fee if you wanted to try and trick the AI, and then it goes in a pool, and if you trick it, you get the pool of cash.
Yeah, exactly. I think it was each time you tried, it maybe was $500 US, and then when the bounty was broken, I think it was maybe 50,000 or something.
Yeah.
So, I quite like this. I think people are thinking outside the box and trying different things. But what I think we've seen is, and this maybe isn't the correct way of explaining it, but a lot of these people that have these AI agents weren't marketing them too well, and they kind of have seen how meme coins maybe have been marketed, and there's a bit of a crossover there. They've done them, they've realised that you need to have some kind of community, and they've gone for that community route.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I guess one of the things that I get about it is the AI agents that are trained to, obviously, as we mentioned before, they're trained to tweet alpha, look at Dex scanner, see what's interesting. And the thing is that they're going to replace your favorite influencer potentially, AI chatbots, they don't sleep. They can't be bribed with, brand deals to shill something. They're always on. They're always looking, real-time information, digested in a way that, you and I can understand. So that is what I get. But how many, it depends on how well they go.
I think there's one.
There's one that's really interesting, which we'll put in the show notes below. It's called AIXBT agent. That's got 320,000 followers, and it literally tweets like alpha about different coins on there all day, every day. So it's
you just spoke about having KOLs, but Luna is another one. I think that she is AI. She looks real, and she's a K-pop virtual influencer. So,
and what she tweets about crypto?
Apparently, yeah.
Wow.
Crypto, and she gives.
Yeah, and you know what, Tracy? Even like bring it back to Web 2, like you were saying, you showed us before. There's fake AI influencers now doing UGC ads, which is a user-generated content ad where someone's trying out a skincare product and they're saying, "Look what this has done for my skin," and this is all AI now. So if you're an influencer, I'll just think about pivoting, because these guys are coming for the Twitter influencers and the model influencers.
Well, you know what? You can do a complete podcast. Okay, you can. You've just bugged it up so many times, and we have to go back and edit it. That wouldn't happen
Ladies
with
and
AI.
gents, we are going to replace Craig with an AI bot.
I'll tell you what, I have about 3 catchphrases, so it wouldn't be too hard.
Oh, gee. But look, there's probably a lot we could go into on this subject, and we're only scratching the surface, and we're only learning a little bit ourselves here.
Maybe we just quickly talk about AI16Z. So,
yep, I know that's your favourite. Do you want to go into it a bit more detail?
Yeah, we can touch on that. So A16Z is a famous VC fund in the crypto industry, one of the biggest investors, Silicon Valley based, and Mark Andreessen, a famous technologist and personality in the crypto and technology sectors. There's been a project dubbed after them called AI16Z, and it's an investment DAO. So that started off with $50,000 grant in a wallet, and the AI's mission was to build this out and to make as much money as possible. And it tweets on Twitter. It's tapped into like some services for automated trading strategies, and it also makes standalone investments. And they've partnered with Stanford Research Center, and this is built on top of a platform called Eliza.
Yeah.
And Eliza is a platform where anyone can go and create an AI, what are they called?
Agent.
AI agent. And this has a $2.5 billion market cap. And the thesis here is that, are these going to be better than fund managers? Do we see a future where these don't sleep, they got more resource capacity, they can process more data? Can these replace fund managers in the future? And I think the thesis could be that it could be the case.
Well, the one concern is there still some kind of poor decision-making that happens with no human oversight, though? Or is that meant to be that there's perfect?
I might point out that these AI agents, they're continually learning from their mistakes.
True.
You know, and not just their mistakes, other AI agents' mistakes. So yeah, I think there is the opportunity for them to have issues, but I think there's a compounding nature of these becoming so much better than them other actors in the ecosystem.
Interesting.
This is low-key freaking me out a little bit.
I'll just
I
also
feel a little bit out of the weeds on this.
Well, look, there's so much to learn, and like I said, we're kind of. I'll give you this stat too. So the sector's current market cap sits at $13 billion, and it's projected to triple by 2030.
Mate, I reckon
Well,
it's going to
projected
triple
by
in the
who?
next
I reckon
fucking
it's
2
gonna
months.
Going to
By
triple
2030.
2030, come on,
By
triple by the end of the
April.
year. Yeah. Okay, folks, but again.
Well, what's meme coins? Meme coins are.
What are meme coins? That was so 2024.
150 billion dollars in meme coins.
Is it 150?
So what? You just said AI is 3 billion. No, 15 billion.
Yeah.
Yes, so look, obviously, folks, we believe that AI agents and AI in general are more than just a trend, but we'd like to know if you've gone down that rabbit hole and had a look at them. And if so, tell us what you think. Jump in the Facebook group and maybe we'll start a bit of a discussion. But no doubt this will dominate the discussions on the podcast over the next 12 months.